Okay, grade 9, are you ready? So, how many are present today till now? So, let me check. Uh, Sutishna is present, I think students are coming. Okay, students, I have already shared the document that we are going to discuss. Let me share it once again. What is it here, okay? So, just check it, class 9. So, how many questions, answers are given there? Actually, we are discussing the chapter measurement. So, chapter discussion is already over, and in today's class, we are discussing about the exercise, and students, you have to find out the correct one. Okay, so first question is multiple choice questions, MCQs. Now you be careful and pick the correct one. The rate of doing work is called, which one is correct? The rate of doing work is called power. Okay, power. You have to take A. The SI unit of measurement of force is, what is it? The SI unit of measurement of force is Joule, Hertz, Newton or Pascal. It is Newton. Okay, it is Newton. Number 3, which one of the following is a derived unit? Kelvin, mole, hertz or candela? Which one of the following is a derived unit? So the correct answer is, what is that? Hertz. Hertz is correct answer. Number 4, the mass per unit volume is called weight, velocity, work or density. Mass per unit volume, that is D, density. Okay. Number 5, mass is defined as the amount of substance in a body, quantity of matter in a body, volume of a body or weight of a body. Which one is correct? Amount of a substance in a body. Okay, just remember. Okay, students. So multiple choice questions we have discussed. Now is the time to discuss question number B. Define first, second, third. First, physical quantity. Second, unit. Third, measurement. So, physical quantity, how to define? The quantity which can be expressed in terms of unit. It can be measured and expressed in terms of unit is called physical quantity. What is unit? Unit is the standard reference in terms of which an unknown quantity is expressed. So can you give the example of unit? Very simple. What is that? Meter, kg, second, etc. Number 3, measurement. Many times defined. What is the definition of measurement? The process of comparison of an unknown quantity with a known or standard quantity is called measurement. A and B completed. Now C. So students, when we discuss, you have to write down as fast as possible. It will be easy for you. Third is differentiate between. What is the difference between? Fundamental quantity and derived quantity. So in differentiate between, what you have to do? Left hand side you have to write fundamental quantity, right hand side derived quantity. Make it standard table. And generally you have to write 2 differences, okay? How many? 2 differences. Fundamental quantity. What is fundamental quantity? the quantity which is independent to each other. The quantity which is independent to each other is called fundamental quantity. What is derived quantity? The quantity which depends upon fundamental quantity is called derived quantity, and fundamental quantity is called basic quantity, and derived quantity is called secondary quantity. Why? Because it is obtained from fundamental quantity. So what are the examples? Example of fundamental quantity is length, mass, etc. And example of derived quantity is force, pressure, etc. Second is differentiate between fundamental unit and derived unit. So one chart we have discussed about it. I said in differences between you have to make two tables and write two differences. Fundamental unit is the unit of fundamental quantity. Derived unit is unit of derived quantity. Fundamental unit is independent and derived unit is dependent. So students, what you have to do? You have to give the example also. Okay, what you have to do? Example. Third one is MKS and CGS system. MKS system. Length is measured in meter, mass is measured in kg, time is measured in second. CGS system, length is measured in centimeter, mass is measured in gram, and time is measured in second. That is first difference. Okay, what is the second difference? MKS system is called metric system and CGS system is called French system. What is it called? French. One is metric, another is French. In that way, you have to write down the differences between them. Okay, students, now we are in question number C4. SI unit and derived unit. You have to define. SI unit, it can measure the SI unit, it can measure both fundamental as well as derived quantity. Derived unit can measure only derived quantity. SI units are more in number, derived units are less in number. More and less. Okay, students, now I have turned the page. Question number D, E, F, G, H, I. They are here. Question number D. What do you mean by unit? Write its types. In this question, what you have to do? You have to define unit and write its two types, fundamental unit, derived unit. Definition you can do it, right? Number 2, what is the unit of work? Do you know? Unit of work is joules. Explain whether the unit of work is a fundamental unit or a derived unit. This is the question. What do you think? Unit of work is fundamental unit or derived unit? It is derived unit because it is the unit of derived quantity. And which fundamental units are involved in it? kg, meter per second square. So you have to do. The unit of work is derived unit because it is the unit of derived quantity and it is formed from fundamental units meter, kg and second square. So it is derived unit. Number 3, what are the fundamental units used in physics? How many fundamental quantities are there? 7. How many fundamental units? 7. So what are the fundamental units? Meter, kg, second, next ampere, amount of substance, that is mole, candela, what I say, meter, kg, second, ampere, candela, mole, and Kelvin temperature. Okay, 7 are there. 7 you have to write down. Question number 4, what does it say? Write the importance of International Bureau of Weights and Measurements in the country. What is international? It means use of or importance of International Bureau of Weights and Measurements. So, it is the advantage. What to mention here? Advantage of measurement system. So, what is the advantage of the measurement system? That is, it brings uniformity in measuring things. Everywhere, the things will be measured in the same way. That is the importance, right? Number 5, what does it say? What is measurement? What do we do here? Define it. Why is it important to have regular supervision of the weights and measurements in the market? Why to check those weighing materials time to time? It is important to have regular supervision of the weights and measurements in the market to bring uniformity in measurement. Number 1, to check the fraud. Some people are doing black marketing or not measuring correctly. So to check that person also, regular supervision must be done. Students, question number 6. Define fundamental unit with an example. Can you do it? What to do? Define it and give one example. Why is the unit of force called a derived unit? Can you say? The unit of force is called a derived unit because the SI unit of or the unit of force is Newton. Newton is made up of kg meter per second square. That's why, isn't it? Because it is not independent, it is dependent upon fundamental units. That's why derived unit. Question number 7. What is a derived unit? Give its 2 examples. So what will be, students? In this case, you have to define derived unit and what are the examples? Newton, Pascal, Watt. You can give any. Number 8. What do you mean by SI units? Have you defined somewhere else? You have defined this in SI system. Give the definition. Check once again. Now see here in number E, give reasons. The unit of pressure is a derived unit. Why? The unit of pressure is a derived unit because pressure is a derived quantity. The unit of pressure is Pascal, which is made up of fundamental units, kg meter second. In the same way, the unit of work is a derived unit. Why? Work is derived quantity. The SI unit of work is joule. So joule is made up of kg meter second. So it is derived unit. It depends upon fundamental units. That's why derived unit. We are in question number 8. Write SI units of the following physical quantities. Students, what are the SI units of following physical quantities? Volume, MQ. What is it? MQ. Potential difference, V, voltage. Temperature, Kelvin, K. Electric resistance, ampere? No. It is ohm or omega. One omega symbol is there. Let's check in yesterday's presentation. Volume, MQ. Potential difference, V. Temperature, K. Electrical resistance, ohm or omega. Number G. What is the advantage of the SI unit of CGS units? SI unit can measure almost all physical quantities, but CGS units can measure only 3 physical quantities. That is the advantage of SI unit. SI unit measures all physical quantities. CGS unit only 3: length, mass, time, and its derivatives. We are in number H. Point out the fundamental and derived units from the units given below. So, joule, what do you think? Fundamental or derived? Derived. Watt? Derived. Hertz? Derived. Second, fundamental. Pascal? Derived. Kelvin? Fundamental. Mole? Fundamental. Newton? Derived. Okay. The last one is write the basic units involved in the following derived units. Did you check yesterday's presentation? In yesterday's presentation, it was given the SI units and the fundamental units involved in it. Please check it. And you have got how much minute time? Students, now let me see. I will give you 10 minutes time. How much time is given? 10 minutes time is given. So within 10 minutes time, you have to complete these question answers, then present in this class. Students, are you ready? Are you ready or not? So I will just share it. So just check and then do it. Okay? So you can see in messenger group also, plus in here. Messenger group you just see first one, I am doing here second one. Okay? So I will ask